class and welcome to social media strategy. So this short video is just to give you a walkthrough on how you have to manage in this class. So when you log into my Plymouth, you click onto your courses and then you go to social media strategy. This is what you're going to find in your Moodle page. So right here I have this link that it's called announcements. This is where I'm going to be posting messages for the class. So I recommend you that every time that you log into the class, you click on this link and see if there's something new. By default, you're always going to get those announcements on your email. But if you find that it's too much clutter, the best thing is just to make sure that you review this link and that you are up to date with the messages I send you. So then the next thing you need to do is click here, and that's the syllabus, which I have already open here. So right here you have the description of the class. The syllabus is 5 pages, so it's a big document. You have the course description, what are the objectives, and the most important part here is the class or the course commitment. This class is intense and it's going to require probably 6 to 8 hours of work a week. Some weeks it's going to be a little bit less, and some weeks it's going to be on those 8 hours on the nose. I'll require you a lot of reading and a lot of watching videos, and it's going to be also very hands-on. So you really need to think about this and realize that that is the commitment for the class. Then this is the name of the book that we're going to be using, and here are all the assignments and the breakdown. So let's go through this part because this is the most important section of the class. We have here the academic engagement. Academic engagement is broken into 2 parts. You're going to have discussion forums, and you're going to have what I call the Twitter engagement. Having a Twitter account is a requirement for this class. You're going to be tweeting, and you're going to be replying to tweets, and you're going to share documents over tweet. It's more the introduction of who you are and where you're taking the class. It's going to happen on Twitter and not on a discussion forum. So if you have a personal account that you use to relate to your friends, it's totally okay if you don't want to use that one, and if you create one for the class, that I will leave it up to you. It's completely up to your management. So when we talk about discussion forums, and I'm going to go back to the class here, you're going to see that you have on our first topic discussion number 1. So I'm going to click on this discussion number 1 just so that you see how this is broken down. I'm going to give you instructions of what to do. I have here one article, then right down here I have a second question. You have to review some information, and then I'll ask you questions. So to answer the questions, you click here and then you type your replies on the text box. So let's go back to the syllabus. So every week you're going to have a discussion forum, and I ask you that your original post is written on that forum not later than Thursday night. If you do it after the day, I'm always going to give you feedback. However, you're not going to get credit for it. The reason why I have a date on these discussion forums is because then it leaves time for you to engage with your peers on replies to your work. So you are supposed to have a original thread, and then you have to reply to 2 of your classmates. That does not mean that you are going to get the 100 points for that discussion forum. Your points and your grade is going to be based on the quality of your work. I mean, if your work is fabulous, of course you're going to get those 100 points. But if I post you a question, or if any of your peers ask you more information, be sure to reply to them so that your grade is always on spot. Then we have the Twitter engagement. And again, you are supposed to create 1 tweet every week and then reply to 2 of your peers. The information that you have to share has to be relevant to the topic that we are discussing during the week. In this case, during week 1, we're talking about the status of social media. So that's what you need to tweet about. For this first week, since we are just adapting and getting used to the class, I'm not requiring you to have a tweet out other than the introduction to the class. But then I'm also going to show you where is that I write the assignments that you need to complete every week. So it's very important that you read all these and be sure to understand what is it that is required for you. Then we have the rest of the assignments that we're going to be completing in the class. The first one is a report on social media strategic audit, and I have it here. Right here it's how we have broken down the assignment. It's an explanation of what you need to do. So basically you're going to pick an artist from this list and you're going to discuss how does this artist use social media. The entire guideline for the project is right here. And the most important thing that you need to take here into account is that this is going to be work that it's on a first come first served basis. So as soon as you read this and you decide what artist do you want to pick, you need to let me know right away, and as soon as it's taken I will scratch it off the list so nobody else can do the work on that same artist. So make sure that as soon as you go through all the information of the class, you pick one of the artists and let me know that by email. Then let's go back to the syllabus, and then we have a project which is planning a social media marketing strategy. So this is basically our final project for the class, and I have it explained here. I have a client already assigned for the class. This is a company that we're gonna make the social media marketing plan for them. But if you feel that you want to do it to any other company, you can, as long as you let me know this not later than February 19th. I'm going to be making like very small videos on each of these projects, just to make sure that you really understand what is it that we need to do. But right now I just recommend you to go through the entire project and see what is it that we're going to work. For this client, I'm going to be giving you all the information that you need to work on your strategy. Then we have a technical skill, which is one of the benefits of this class, is that it's going to allow you to become Hootsuite certified. So this is going to be an online service that we're going to use for the class. The certification for this platform costs $99, but because I have enrolled you on this, it's going to be totally free for you. And earning the certification, it's going to be a great addition to your resume, and it just makes you more employable whenever you get to the workforce. So this is something important, and we're going to work it together throughout the development of the semester. So you're going to be assigned to do some work on Hootsuite, so as you learn how to manage it, you're also going to be using it. So at the end of the day, obtaining the certification, which is going to be an exam that you need to take, it's going to make it easier for you. Finally, we have one more assignment here that again, it's going to be developed throughout the entire class, and it's an online reputation management report. So it's basically going to be a paper where you are going to analyze how do you handle your social media sites. This report is very important, and it's going to come in handy also as you graduate from class. I know there are many seniors and juniors taking this class, so this is a good moment to start taking care of your online reputation and how do you handle yourself on the different social media sites. This is going to be like an analysis of what is it that you do. As you keep scrolling on the syllabus, you will have general policies. I do not accept late work. This is something that you should have it very clear. When you do not meet the deadline, your work is going to be penalized and you're going to start losing one letter grade per day. So I really recommend you to be on target with the class. And if there is something happening, then just make sure you contact me before the fact, or so that we can work everything together and there is no problem to your grade. And then you have the rest of the policies here. Make sure you read all the syllabus. So, going back to our class, this is what we're doing here. You've checked the syllabus. This is the video that you're watching right now. It happens that we get a lot of emails from the class. The way that Moodle is set up by the university is that anything that we work in the class, any post that a student writes, it's going to go straight to your email. So if you find that your email is getting cluttered, click on this link and you're going to have all the instructions on how to go in Moodle and make sure that you don't get all those emails and that you only review the class on Moodle and not through your email. In that way, you're going to get more organized, and the only messages that you're going to receive are going to be mine. Right here, you have all the rubrics that I use to grade your work. And right here, it's a link to the academic engagement for the class on Twitter. So here are the instructions of what you need to do for Twitter. We have a hashtag, and that's the one that every message and every tweet that you write have to have this hashtag, because only by following the hashtag is that I'm going to know that you are doing the work. And right here you have my handle. You can choose to follow me or not. I recommend you to do it because I'm going to be posting articles and more information about the class through my handle. So what we're going to be doing here is basically we're going to be branding our class, and we are going to try to become an authority in social media through using this hashtag, which indicates the semester where we are and the year. So make sure that you write that you read all this information. Right here, there's a video on how you can shorten links, because Twitter has like 140 characters, and if you're going to attach an article and you're going to put all these links, for example here, it does not make any sense because you're going to take then all your space. So this is a link shortener, and this is a video on how to use this. And then we'll make sure that you read all the information, and on anything that you have a question, please just email me, contact me, and I'm going to be more than happy to reply to you right away. Well, that's it for the explanations of the class. Right here we have all the assignments with the due date, and you should go right away and go to topic number 1. Go over all the information that I'm giving you and write on your discussion board. Every week you should click here where it says learning objectives. These are the objectives that you're going to learn throughout the week, and these are all the things that you need to do for this class for during this week. So if you print this out and then you just go checking off all the work, then you're going to realize that you have completed all what we need to do for the week. So make sure that you understand everything. Again, if you need any information or if you need something else for the class, I'll be more than happy to answer you, and I'm looking forward to have a very fun semester. Anything you need, again, just contact me. Have a great day.